If you are interested in what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on missions, then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. This week we've got 15 new items. Yes, 15, you heard correctly. It's always the largest category, and that's mainly caused by VA Systems because they're releasing a lot of packages. The first one is the Bahrain Oscar Bravo India volume number 2, and this will recreate 56 flights using the A320 with 30 distinct routes to various destinations around the world. That makes it really nice because then you can also use the liveries which are included for free in this package, right? And you can use them also outside of the mission. And you can see that in this case there are multiple liveries included because it's not focusing on a specific airliner. No, it's focusing on a specific airport, which means that more liveries are included. They didn't, I would say, include how much, but based on this, right, we're at picture number 3. There are at least 3 of them, 4, right, and we can keep on counting because there likely are far more liveries included in this package. The next one is an airline-specific package. It's the American Airlines volume number 13, which means that you only get one livery, but it will take your A320 to various destinations in the Rocky Mountains. This one is also using the A320 from Asobo, right? The default A320, and this is how it looks like, right? So pretty nice. Then it is a similar thing, but then they called it the A320 routes for United Airlines volume number 8. Also, the livery of United Airlines is included and will take you to various destinations in the west coast of the USA. You will be able to play in this case, United Airlines pilot, and you will be able to fly 16 one of the 16 A320 routes which are included. And again, it's using the A320 from Asobo. A similar thing, but then for Lufthansa, has also been developed. This is volume number 2. It includes 59 A320 schedules. Also, this one is taking you, in this case, from various destinations to various destinations in Munich in the early morning hours, right? So these are Munich outbound to several other airports. 59 routes included. Again, livery for the Lufthansa's airliner is there, and using the default A320. Then, next one. We almost skipped this one. The A320 schedules United Airlines, volume number 10 already. This one contains a lot of schedules, 83 in total. This one, again, is applicable to United Airlines, and it will take you to various destinations to and from Denver in the early afternoon. So they're replicating some of the flights which United Airlines is performing from this airport or to this airport, and now they've created mission packs for you. And that allows you to either land on an airport or take off from an airport using the United Airlines livery. Then they were pretty busy with United Airlines because also there's volume number 9. The only difference is the number of routes included as well as the destination / source airport. It's Chicago in this case, and 98 routes are included, which makes it pretty pleasant. Scrolling down the list. We find more because there we have airport-based training Sao Paulo. Sierra Bravo Golf Romeo. This is a training pack which allows you to practice a lot of things. The takeoff, the circle round and land again, using either the A320, the Boeing 747 or the Boeing 787. Keep in mind that for the Boeing 787 you will need to have the premium package. But if you've got all 3 of them, then you can practice your landing and takeoff on 4 runways on this airport. 72 unique scenarios, assuming that you've got everything, and of course the liveries from, in this case, VA Systems are included. Then we've got the airport challenges, Qatar Airways volume number 2. This one is again an airline-specific package. In this case, you will take off and land a selection of the Eastern European and Balkan airports. Each mission uses the typical standard instrumental departure for takeoff and the standard terminal arrival route, the STAR, which Qatar Airways would use. Again, Liveries are included, and 132 scenarios in this case. So that's a lot, right? A lot of fun. Then we've got the airport SID training for Auckland, November Zulu Alpha Alpha. In this case, you will simply depart from the airport and then fly one of the 19 standard instrumental departures using either the A320, the 747 or the 787. 342 unique scenarios, assuming that you've got the deluxe version of Flight Simulator. Scrolling down the list, we will find more. We find the STAR training for Ted Evans, Papa Alpha November Charlie. This is an inbound training, right? Where you fly, let's say, where you choose one of the 8 standard terminal arrival routes to land on this airport using the 3 airliners, which we also discussed in a previous package. I'm not going to repeat it. 144 unique scenarios, and of course the liveries are there, right? So then you can apply this livery to your aircraft. What do we have more? Yes, departure challenges, American Airlines volume number 13 already. This will take you, and using your skills, from the initial lag of various real-world flights that the airline operates from, right? So these are the departures, as the name already says. So you can play the commercial pilot and then take off a selection of the Rocky Mountain airports, and then you will use the standard instrument departure to fly outbound. 8 unique scenarios. This one is specifically for the A320, right? So don't assume that this can be used with other ones. Departure challenges, Thai Air Asia volume number 2, similar package compared to the previous, only a different airliner and also different airport where you're going to take off from, because it's China and Hong Kong, and then you use the standard instrument departures, which means 96 unique scenarios which you can use. So pretty cool. And of course, livery is included. Then we're scrolling down further, right? We will find the flight service Boeing 787 American Airlines. This is from Perfect Flight, so different developer. And what they did is they built an extended pack, which is dedicated to the Boeing 787-10 from American Airlines. And it includes 8 flight adventures. So 8 missions, IFR adventures, which give you, let's say, a realistic, varied, and immersive, flight experience. There's 80 triggers, right? The missions dynamically respond to in-flight conditions. They create a seamless and engaging experience. So this is, I would say, really next step. What's included? Of course, delivery. Keep in mind, 787-10, which means you need to have the deluxe version. There's some custom settings which you can change. For example, the preset settings for the weather, the date and the time, the fuel and the payload, and it's compatible with a lot of external toolings. The good thing is that the charts and maps for all the airports are also included in a zip file. They're a PDF, so you can also use them if you want to use that. And this is just a new package in a long range of flight service series which they already have developed. Then we're going back to VA systems again. The landing challenges, United Airlines volume number 5. This will, I would say, kind of allow you to practice your landing skills, right? In this case, the Southeast USA airports. You will use the standard terminal arrival routes that United Airlines would use for inbound flights. 72 unique scenarios in this case, using the default A320. Last one already. Pilot Holidays St. Martin by OBY number 1. It's almost dawn in Miami and Captain Luca Rossi prepares for a routine flight to the island of St. Martin in the Caribbean, right? So you will play, in this case, Luca Rossi, and then you will fly and land on this airport. But there are also some other things based on the description of this video, right? Or video, based on the description of this package. What's included? Custom airports and scenarios, custom weather and schedules, vocal information for the points of interest, right? So simply some explanation, but then voice, not only text. Dialogues and storytelling between the characters, exciting music and locations, VR epic adventures as well as multiplayer compatible. So in this bundle, there are a lot of things, right? The 3 different excursions with 3 different airplanes, the 3 landing challenges, 2 fancy seaplane bases, right? The Christoph Harbor and Sandy Island. Those are not included by Flight Simulator by default, but now you will have 2 additional ones. There's 1 enhanced airstrip, the Cocoa Point, and there's 1 custom scenery with boats, objects, wildlife, etc. The excursion consists of 3 days. Day number 1, exciting flight on the Airbus A320 from Miami to St. Martin. Then day 2, a tour to the archipelago around St. Martin with a Cessna 172. And day 3 is an island tour from a low altitude to discover unique places using the Icon A5. Landing challenges are available for 3 aircrafts, the A320, the Cessna 172, as well as the Pilatus PC-6. And these are the languages which are, let's say, included. So keep that in mind. So this is a screenshot of what's there, right? You'll see a lot of cool things. I don't think that specific liveries are included because I only see default ones. But hey, you can, let's say, practice this and use one of these nice aircrafts they included in Flight Simulator 2020. And that's where we end this video already with 15 new items in this specific category, right? The missions category. If you're looking for some new airports or maybe airport enhancements, then have a look at the description of this video because there are links to those videos as well. Again, here ends the video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then I hope to see you back next week.